Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some Gloamvault, shall we? Gloamvault has a planned release date of later this month in April 2025, and I'm going to be checking it out here. I will put a link to the Steam page in the description below if you're interested in checking out the game, putting it on your wish list. It is a 90s black metal monster collector. In Gloamvault, we're going to charm any monster we encounter and add it to our party. We can create a party with up to 5 minions and descend into the depths of the dungeon. We can fuse monsters together to create stronger ones. Good luck surviving. So, this is a roguelike monster collecting building CRPG, I think. And this was recommended by a good friend of the channel and pointed out that it's using some of the free assets that Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup also uses, so you get some nice carryover there if you're a huge fan of that game like I am. So let's see. And, oh, you know what? This is just diving in, but I don't think I'm ready to just dive in. I want to do the tutorial. Oh my goodness, look at this. Look at that first-person view. Welcome to the world of Gloamvault. You may be interested in learning about the controls and how the game works. You can turn left and right using A and D, indeed. Okay. You can move forward and backward using W and S. If you've got the hang of it, try approaching the enemy and attacking it. So it looks like in my party, I have a Hell Knight and a Dwarf. And indeed, those are Dungeon Crawl, sprites. That is a Hell Knight. Alright. So, my possible action here is just hit this guy in the face, so we'll do it. Gloamvault is a turn-based combat game. Each turn, your minions act from left to right, and after that, the enemies do. Attacks always target the leftmost alive minion of the opposite side. Try ending the turn to see what happens, okay? So I guess I will just click end turn. Okay. So, we hit that guy. Dead. And now what happened was we killed this dude. But we didn't continue attacking. And they didn't retaliate. So I guess I'll end the turn again. Right. Okay, so what I think maybe it paused after the enemy died, and then when I ended the turn again, it came back around to the dwarf's turn, and he attacked, and you could see he does 1 to 3 damage. And my Hell Knight... Actually, you know what? No, I think I got it. That's what it is. I got it wrong. I misunderstood. It's just that I was expecting both of my allies to attack, or my monsters, but the Hell Knight doesn't attack. He just is like a tank. He just kind of soaks up damage, because, yeah, look at this dwarf, who's DPS man in the back row with only 7 hit points. And hopefully nobody can, attack beyond the first guy in the left slot. But they don't this guy can't do damage either, so we're just going to win automatically. Okay. Alright, possible actions are attack. You can bring any enemy to your side by charming them. The lower their hit points, the higher the chance to charm. Well, we got to fit them in the Pokeball. If a charm isn't successful, your turn ends automatically. Choose wisely before attempting to charm. Okay. Hover over the enemy to see charm chance. Drag the charm spell, bottom left, to the enemy to charm it. Or hover over the enemy and press 1. Okay, so this guy, the dummy, We have a 90% chance to charm. So I'm just going to use my ability, and it looks like I didn't charm him. Okay, now I got him. I just pushed 1, and I think maybe I didn't get him and he hit me. I'm not sure. This monster is now part of your army. Great. So we have a dummy. You've successfully charmed your first enemy. Press U to open your army. With your superior magical powers, you can merge 2 of your minions into 1. This is your army. You can move your minions into your party or merge them. Okay. So for each ability that Main and Sacrifice have in common, the ability will be boosted. For each ability that Main doesn't have but Sacrifice does, there's a 15% chance. So this guy can deal damage. This guy can't. So honestly, if I merge them like this, I only have a 15% chance to get the ability to hit. So actually, I think I probably want to just put this guy in my party and just get that guy out of there. I need to do some damage. Like currently, as constructed, my party's not going to make it. Let me know when you viewed your army and you're ready. I'm ready. In Gloamvault, your minions don't level up. Instead, you can use your evil power to merge any 2 of them to form a new minion. I've added a few minions to your army for you to try out. Try pressing U to open your army. Experiment with merging 2 minions. Just drag them to the merge-o-mat. Alright. Let's see. Oh, wow. Yeah, we did get a bunch. Okay. So, let's see if anybody shares damage. So, like, for example, these guys are nearly identical. So if I keep the B as the main, because it has more hit points, and, well, the spider does more damage, but they will boost all of the abilities because they have this in common. So let's just see what happens. Now, it doesn't look like there's a preview of what's going to happen. You just kind of have to do it and see. So, currently, this is 1 to 2, 21% chance to resurrect, and 3% chance to dodge with 15 hit points. Alright, so merge. And we got the Spectral Bee. We got 3 more hit points, 2 minimum damage and 1 max, and 4% chance to resurrect, gain new type, Web Phantom. Okay. So this guy, look at this. Well, the minimum damage didn't actually go up, but we did get some health. So what if I said, you know what, like, very good, but I've got some more Spectral Bees. So what if I do this, and I just, oh, no, this is the same guy. Let's go over here, and let's merge it. And plus 2 max damage, 2 health, and 4% dodge. So now where are you at? Now it does 1 to 3 damage. It's getting better. Okay, I'm going to put this guy in the party and just leave him alone for now. We have an octopode. That's hilarious. And let me see what else I... Alright, my dummy and their lich. They don't have much in common, unfortunately. But these simulacrum fish do. So this one is incredible, and this one is much worse. So let's merge them. And we basically just boosted its health, but it's still sitting there doing good damage. So I'm going to kind of keep this as is. And then what else do we want? These have a lot in common, as do these. So I'm going to keep this guy as the main. I'm just going to merge this ghost. And now you can see that this guy is elite, doing more damage. I'm just going to take my dummy and merge them. Okay. And then I believe I actually will just let my Dewdrake also eat this ghost. 2 to 5 damage now. Even better. Now, there's not a lot. I'm going to keep it like this. I'm just going to go ahead and merge this Lich into the Octopode and see if we get anything. Well, the Octopode does more damage. Excellent. Okay, so I like my party a lot now. And we're going to go ahead. And I'm ready. Changing your active party. You can change your active party by opening the army screen and dragging the party members in and out. Please set up a party for the next fight. Try rearranging your party. You can also double-click on a party member for quicker switching. Tell me when you're ready for the next steps. I think I'm ready. I've got this awesome Hell Knight in the front. Continue. By charming and encountering enemies, you gain upgrade points. These points can be used to purchase upgrades and strengthen the abilities of your minions. You can also acquire spells that you can cast on your foes. Press V to open upgrades. Have a look around and purchase some upgrades, okay? So here's my upgrades. You gain points by finding new monsters and charming them. A monster is worth 1 point, and a charm monster is worth 10. Wow, you can use respec points to remove upgrades and gain the points back. So I can increase the damage of my monsters. Seems great. Defensive, heal, chance to charm, summon, consume a corpse, and then I can get spells. So, invest 1 point to learn. Heal 2 per point spent. So I could learn to heal my allies, which isn't bad, but if I do this, is this boosting anybody's damage? Yeah, look at the fish. Some of them for sure. So the B is like, I never will do more damage than this. But everybody else will. If I get Fireball, I do 2 damage with my Fireball. Now I don't really have any points to spend in anything else, so I'm just going to take what I've got. Okay, ready. I open the door for you. While exploring the dungeon, you will find items that you can use to further boost your minions or help you in battle. You can also collect coins to trade with certain NPCs. Some items can be equipped, but keep in mind to equip them before fighting. Pick up the items, okay? And press I to open the inventory. So I have a respec potion. Oh, okay, definitely, yeah. I drank it. You can just press enter to pick stuff up, by the way. I got a ring. Okay. I have 3 slots. Intelligence. Core. What is that? Charm. Okay. It's not corrosion. Or corruption. Well, we'll find out. Ready. These are the basics. You can now go and fight a few enemies if you like. Make sure you have minions in your active party. Fight and charm some more, or quit by pressing the exit button in the bottom right. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Alright, so there's a bunch of idiots. So I attack first. And guaranteed we will kill... Alright, so at minimum, I've got 4... If I roll absolute the worst, we'll kill just this guy. But if I roll slightly better, we'll kill the first 2 guys. Okay. I forgot to charm. All I did was fight and kill them. Okay, so I think I get the basics, and now I'm ready to just kind of start. Well, how far can I go? Yeah, it ends at this corridor, it looks like. Let's just do a couple more. See if we finish this. Alright, so my fireball will do 2 damage, okay. And I don't think I could charm any of these at the moment, so let's just take a turn. Whoa. I don't know what happened. Okay, log. I don't know how I did that AoE damage like that. Sacrifice? What are we talking about here? Did they blow up or something? Oh. They get... Instead of dying... Okay, they sacrificed their own ally is what happened. Alright, well anyway, we can, charm that guy. Great. Alright, let's go. Alright, let me see if I can... I'll charm that guy. You know, it's interesting. It's like... I don't think you can just have one guy attack, right? And so what I mean is, like, I don't want to kill it, but I don't know how I can attack just enough to not kill it. Okay. So, and then we got it. Yeah, we did it. So let's go ahead and end it, and then we'll start a game. Let's see. So we start with a bunch of random monsters. You're allowed to create an additional minion to join your team. The minion you create should complement your party. Maybe you need some heal or more damage. You can choose the abilities and stats your minion should have. You don't have control over the values, but you can reroll as many times as you want. The more and stronger abilities you choose, the higher power level of your minion. The limit is 3 abilities and a power level of 20. Okay, fair enough. So I have a death ooze, a human slave, and a gray rat. And then... okay, so what we want is... Alright, we have some stats that we can do. So we need somebody big and chunky up in the front. I like that idea. So let's go ahead with alright. Strength. I mean mass. Maybe core is corruption. No, look, his hit points are going down. Well, I don't know why everything's... Maybe it's re-rolling it each time I put points in is what's going on, and these have no bearing. Yeah, they don't seem to have a bearing. Okay, Healing Bubble. Pass. Resurrect. Summon Undead. The heal doesn't do anything now. Oh, you need in and holy, right. So I need to get stuff that's like strength and mass, right? I guess damage is fine. So I've given my guy the ability to deal damage. And he has a power level of 9. Alright, leadership and block. Alright. So now I have an 18.9 power level out of 20 with 7 hit points. It doesn't seem great. Too strong. Oh, there we go. I don't know why that's good. I'm exactly 20, but I have 6. I have a bigger range of damage. 27% chance to block is actually very good. Okay, so let's go. And so my death ooze is the one on the edge because I guess it has the most hit points, but this is fine. So I'm doing 1 to 4, 1 to 4, 1 to 3, 1 to 2. Where am I and who? It's been a long time since my last breath. You see a figure emerging in the darkness. It speaks to you, its voice a whisper in your mind. Ah, yes, it worked. I can see the spark of life in your eyes, twisted and seething as it once did. It has been centuries since your wretched soul tasted air, Dark One. They cursed your name, burned your effigies, sealed your crypt with wards of purest light, but even the brightest flame wanes with time. And here you are, risen once more, your legend but a shadow in the minds of mortals. Who are you? A humble servant of darker powers, a seeker of forbidden knowledge. I have watched you through the ages, studied your methods, your mastery over life and death. My name, that is a secret for another time. Know only that I am the one who broke your seals, who remembered when all others forgot. Well, thanks for that. I think I'll save the rest of the lore for another time because I want to dive in and play. So let's just embark. And let's see here. All right. Oh my. That is like a swamp worm, which in Dungeon Crawl is such a nightmare. But here, it's got treasure chests, so we're going for it. Let's do this. Oh, it is very difficult. How much damage do you do? Oh, way too much. Can I run away? I shouldn't have tried to fight this guy. He will kill this guy immediately. And I can't deal 80 damage or even close, so I have to run. But he doesn't... Oh, I see. I can't get around him. So if I want that treasure, I have to beat him, which I can't do. So we can come back. We can try to get stronger. I got a little money. Alright. Oh, here's somebody. So this is more reasonable. $64%. We got it. Cool, we got them both. Okay. And there's a blood fountain. What is this all about? 20 upgrade points. Great. Alright, so let's look at our army. No, it's an interesting question. Like, do we want to make some kind of super guy? You know, is that what we're doing? This is poison, resurrect, and dodge. Alright. I'm actually going to keep the death ooze and just put the B on there like so. And we got damage, dodge, and resurrect, but no more health. So it didn't actually end up being as wonderful as I imagined. I still can't put that guy over there, though. I'm going to try to just beef up my front guy. Well, I do more damage. I got some abilities. Oh, I have a whole bunch of points. Okay. Alright, this is helpful. It's, you know, like, what do I want to do here? Do I want to learn spells? Evil deeds. Bestiary. So, I can heal a little bit. I have extra mana. My spells cost less mana. Now, let's go back here. And then let me boost... Yeah. Reduce the amount of damage my monsters take. I'm okay with this. So, currently, we reduce some damage coming in, and we deal damage. Extra damage. Better damage than before. Alright. Nothing here. Okay, fine. Alright, zombie guy. Okay, so I can heal. And And I could take 0 to 7 damage. So let's see what we can do. Alright. Okay, we got the Rotting Devil, and we'll just wait. Good. Sweet. We got Nefrit as well. So this guy is Burning Man. They both want to apply burning, which is cool. They both do a lot of damage, too. Okay, so I'm actually going to put this guy as the main and this guy as the sacrifice and just merge them up. And we get this dude who is... This guy is actually really stout. He has 27 potential hit points, which is exciting, but we'd have to heal him up because he's not in great shape at the moment. Oh, you know what, though? We did get some points, right? Because we leveled up. Alright, now I can heal for 6. Okay, and I'm going to make my heal cheaper. Alright, so I'm going to heal that guy. So that cost 5 to do the heal. Alright, well, we won. Not great. I didn't have a good chance to summon him. Or scare him. B-man. Okay. Oh, man, we set him on fire. That's so sad. Now, I don't know if you restore all of your mana after the end of the battle, but I have a lot. Yeah, we're approaching, like, too good. I should put this dude up in the front. %. I tried. We did not charm him. It did not work the way that I thought. I'll take the money. Snake Man. Alright, it's almost impossible for us to not kill this guy. Well, we won. That's great. Full heal. Alright, so let me go to my army and let me shift around a bit. Put this guy in the back and then put this guy up in the front. There. Awesome. Well, everyone, I think this is a great first look at Gloamvault. I'm not super far, but this is a really deep and interesting mix of dungeon crawling, roguelike RPG monster collector with a lot of depth and old school vibes, and I love the dungeon crawl sprites because I get to see them alive here in this kind of like, you know, first person space, which is pretty sweet. And I'd love to know what you all think of Gloamvault. So my initial impressions are, this is a lot of fun. I have a lot to learn. I'm kind of overwhelmed. I haven't developed a great strategy yet, but this is a game I could see spending a lot of time in as I try to figure out where to put my points and how to optimize things. It feels a little like you have some notes of perhaps Rift Wizard, Path of Akra, you know, where you are trying to make a build and you're creating monsters and bringing them together, but then you've got that push-pull of when to throw your Pokeball and try to charm the monsters and everything, and it's fascinating. So I like the retro graphics, the presentation, the depth, the combat log, everything feels very intuitive, and I'd love to know if you guys want to see more of Gloamvault on the channel. Let me know in the comments below. Also, I'm going to put a link to the Steam page so you can check it out, wishlist the game if you're interested. I believe it does come out at the end of the month. Thanks so much for watching. Take care.